Luka Doncic was born in 1999 in Ljubljana and from a very young age was interested in the game. Right now he plays for Dallas Maverics and already is the youngest player in history to have scored 2,000 points in the NBA. He knows what he wants and he goes for it. Thanks to his incredible skills, he became the one fans want to watch on and on. The Rookie of the Year, Face of the League, Young Spirit of the Game. Therefore we present Luka Doncic. 10 facts you didn't know about. He was a ball boy for his dad and Goran Dragic. Luka started playing at an early age. It should not be a surprise to anyone as he is the son of another professional and well-known Slovenian basketball player, Sasa Doncic. Doncic, the father, was a member of a senior team of Union Olympia, the very same club where young Luka put the first steps of his career. During his father's games, he was watching and helping as a ball boy. This also gave him the opportunity to observe another great player, Goran Dragic, the very same who is currently Luka's teammate. Kind of mind-blowing, isn't it? Sasa and Goran played together and they won Slovenian championship in 2008. Young Doncic was present there right under the basket. Hey, if you want to learn some more facts about your favorite players, subscribe to our channel and like it, just to make sure we'll not miss any of our other videos and ideas. Luka's mom was a model and Andre Iguodala noticed. Luka's father was a basketball player and his mother was a model. You have to agree that he had a great set of genes right from the start. Miriam Potterbin, at the age of 42, witnessed her son's success at the 2018 NBA draft in New York, and some may say that she kind of stole the show. Beautiful and elegant, caught an eye of Andre Iguodala, who later wrote "Mom's Decent" on the social media. Miriam comes from Slovenia, and it is where she started her career. She was a model and a dancer. In 1999, she married Sasa Doncic, and the couple was together until 2008. After their divorce, Luka stayed with his mom, and it is she who traveled with the young player all around the world, chasing his dream. They lived in Madrid, later moved to Dallas, and we can surely say that she is Luka's most eager fan. Luka idolized LeBron James. Luka's idol has always been LeBron James. It is quite common choice for most young fans of basketball, similar to the craze connected with Michael Jordan in the 90s. He has got the flow, has an incredible technique, and some say that Lukas is at some points quite similar to LeBron. And that is awesome, being compared to the guy whom you have admired for many years. These two met on the court during Luka's rookie year. It was a great thing for the young player, and after the game he decided to ask James for an autograph, waiting for the other fans in the corridor. However, only a year after that his team won with the Lakers, and this time it was LeBron who was impressed by Doncic. Youngest player ever to debut for Real Madrid. Luka's career can be described as the earliest. He was always ahead of his peers, growing taller and playing much better. At some point he got the nickname the Wonder Boy, and he has been proving that he deserves it ever since. 6'2" at the age of 12, he was attracting more and more attention, and finally he got a contract proposal from Real Madrid when he was only 13. Being that young, even for the youth squad, and not knowing the language, were just a few obstacles Doncic had to face once he got there. But he was strong-minded and did not want to give up, although a few times could be heard saying that he missed his homeland. Persistent and hardworking, got his chance much sooner than anybody else. At the age of 16, Luka was chosen to play for the Real Madrid center team. This way he also became one of the youngest players in the Spanish professional league. He has always been there earlier and faster than the others. Luka always played with older competition. As we have mentioned before, young Doncic started all of his basketball phases faster and at a younger age than others. That means that he had to face much older opponents along the way. He spent only a short time in the local basketball club's youth team with his peers. At the very beginning, his coaches realized this boy had the talent and needed a bigger challenge. This is why he was immediately transferred to a group with 11-year-olds and just a year later to the team of under 14. It was a great school of life and play for the boy, as he constantly had to prove himself and compete with older, more well-built and experienced players. That made him learn and develop faster, create his own style that would help him to outsmart each and every one of them. Youngest EuroLeague MVP in all-decade team selection. Aren't you already tired of the youngest? Because we have one more on our list. But some numbers first. Luka Doncic average performance index rating in the 2017-2018 season was 26.1, which gave him the 10th position among the players of 2010s and the place in the EuroLeague all-decade team. And we should bear in mind that at that time, Luka was only 19 years old. Other players in basketball history with similar rating were 10 years older than Doncic. A year earlier, at the age of 18, he became the Euroleague youngest player who had ever won the MVP. The same year, his team, Real Madrid, got the title of Euroleague, the highest possible rank in the European basketball. What can we expect from a teenager with such results? It is even hard to imagine. Luka speaks multiple languages. Nowadays, foreign languages are one of the greatest assets for any young person. But when it comes to Luka Doncic, well, he can speak 4. Naturally, Slovenian is his mother language. During one of his games in the NBA, Kobe, who was sitting next to the court, shouted to him in that language, and you can imagine Luka's surprise and admiration at the same time. He's also getting gradually better at English, as he needs it every day now. During his stay with Real Madrid, he learned to speak Spanish fluently, and thanks to his father, who is Serbian, that is another language he can speak with easiness and discuss with another great player. Boban Marjanovic signed a 5-year deal with the Jordan brand. For a long time, Luka Doncic had not had a deal for sneakers with any big company. But with his results and performance, it was just a matter of time. In his second year, he scored 28.7 points per game and had 8.7 assists, numbers that put him in the top in the basketball world and history. So when Jordan Brand was looking for another candidate after signing a deal with Zion Williamson in 2019, they turned to Luka Doncic, and he was more than happy to accept it. There are no official information about the amount put on the deal, but taking under consideration the facts we presented a minute ago, it must be huge. Video games and friends are his favorite distractions. From time to time, every one of us needs a moment for himself, and when that time comes, Luka reaches for video games. As a child, he used to play basketball in reality and FIFA on the game console. Like many of his peers, he got hooked up in the virtual world and still plays in his spare time. When it comes to watching TV, he has always been a great fan of Friends, a sitcom extremely popular in the 2000s. He even admitted that he would like to date one of its main stars, Jennifer Aniston. Has a girlfriend and 2 dogs. Luka's present girlfriend is Ana Maria Goltes, who also comes from Slovenia. These two have known each other for many years, and now they decided to move in together. Their companions in the everyday life are 2 dogs, a Pomeranian called Hugo and his bigger friend, a white Swiss Shepherd, Gia. We can often see them on the couple's Instagram accounts. Among many Doncic's talents, there is not the one connected with cooking. As his mother said, but looking at Lukas and Ana Maria, they don't mind the fact. That is all we have prepared about Luka Doncic. But if you are ready for more, subscribe to our channel and like it. We are coming back with more facts about your favorite players.